I just want to say thank you very much to all of you that have been here today, learning about what you need to do so that together on Monday night we have a chance to celebrate a victory for our city. Over the many months of this campaign, over the trials and tribulations of a campaign, from all of the seasons of a campaign, from winter, spring, summer, and now to fall, on all of those times when you've been called upon to give freely of your time, to set aside other obligations, to choose to do politics instead of socializing or whatever else. You have answered the call, and I am so grateful for all that you have offered to me, and I thank you so very much.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
I want to acknowledge that Sarah Thompson is here, and the passion that she has shown for our city, and the energy and the dynamism that she has brought to our campaign, are not just the kind of things that she did in name alone, but that she backed up every single day with hard work, and I will always be grateful for what you have done. I want to thank Bruce, and I want to thank all of those that have worked in the campaign, some every day and some just when they had a few hours. For what has been assembled here in Toronto is a dream team of people motivated by positive insight, motivated by the desire at all times to recognize that Toronto is a great city, but a city that's best days lie yet ahead, and I thank you all. When we set out on those early days in January, I remember so well coming into this office on days first when there was just one or two of us here, where Jacob was here alongside me, and then day by day and week by week the Purple Army grew, and I thank all of you who have made us powerful and made us strong. My friends, I want to acknowledge that Ken Chan is here, our candidate, my candidate, the person I'm voting for in Ward 27. I set out on this campaign to change our city, and in doing this campaign, our city has changed me. It's made me stronger, it's taught me lessons, it's made me more motivated than ever to take a hold of City Hall, to make it work better, to get our books in order, to get our city moving, and to create jobs for our people. And I think that we're on the move and we're on the march, and if we do our work well over the next 48 hours or so, that on Monday night after the polls close, we will see ward by ward and poll by poll and neighborhood by neighborhood and building by building, that like us, the people of the city of Toronto believe that Toronto's best days lie yet ahead. That like us, the people of the city of Toronto want to see a city that builds on strengths. That like us, they know that the best energy to ever have is positive and optimistic energy. We've brought that in this campaign, and after the election on Monday night, we will work together to bridge the divisions which exist in our city. Some of those divisions which have been sown by other candidates. And it will be the responsibility of leadership, and that privilege and responsibility will fall to us. And I know so much because I have witnessed in your devotion, not to me but to Toronto, that we have an extraordinary capacity. When I look out upon this room, when I imagine what's happening right now in our office in Scarborough, when I consider what's happening on the streets all across our city, my heart is filled with a sense of happiness and delight and pride about all that we have been able to accomplish together. But we cannot take pause right now for very long and consider what we have done. For the biggest challenges which we have to address are those which yet lay in front of us. We have a steep hill to climb over the next 48 hours. We have many undecided people, and some of those who know that they are progressive, but not yet decided that I am the person that can make sure that progressive values, which have built Toronto to be such an extraordinary place, continue to be the ones that are in vogue and in power at City Hall. And I need to ask of all of you, continue to do as you have done. Set aside your families and your other obligations to the extent that you can, and within the constraints of the law. And be as, of course, easy for me to say because Christopher's taking care of Michael. But I want to let you know that you know that for me, I started this campaign just as a man with a plan to change Toronto, and like I said, Toronto has changed me. And one thing that has happened in my life that will be, I'm sure, remembered for me for always as the greatest experience I've ever had is that I had a chance to become a dad. And one thing I want to let you know is this week at the family court at 311 Jarvis Street, Christopher and I met the last hurdles of the adoption process. And a little fellow named Michael P. Smitherman looks forward on Monday night to celebrating with